The Young and the Restless spoilers for the week of March 3, 2025 are here. Expect Phyllis Summers and Sharon Newman to make a wild discovery. Billy Abbott is kept in the dark, plus Audra Charles plays a risky game. Keep reading and let's talk about what is coming up next week in the CBS soap opera. Billy Abbott deceived. What is it with people on this soap hiding important information? Even though Phyllis and Sharon are missing, Billy will be kept in the dark. It seems there are some updates on Nick Newman and Daniel Romalotti, jurors' investigation that are kept under wraps. Daniel and Nick might think that Billy is too much of a loose cannon, so he will be kept in the dark about what's going on with Phyllis. Phyllis Summers' wild discovery. While Billy is kept in the dark, Phyllis and Sharon are dealing with their mysterious captor. This captor wants Phyllis and Sharon to play a game. The captor did allow Sharon and Phyllis to make a phone call, but had warnings attached. It is teased that Phyllis and Sharon will be pushed to their psychological limits during the game. It seems that afterward, though, Phyllis and Sharon could have some respect and understanding of each other. Damien Cain's romance. The Young and the Restless spoilers for next week reveal that Damien Cain will continue his mission to romance Lily Winters. Damien is also getting serious about forgiving Amy Lewis. However, it seems something keeps nagging at Victor Newman. Victor's instincts are usually accurate, so what is the truth about this newcomer? Week of March 3, 2025. Fans can also expect Michael Baldwin to report back to Victor about the mysterious Aristotle Dumas. Meanwhile, Audra lays down boundaries with Holden Novak. Audra did confess to Nate Hastings about having a brief romance with Holden. However, Audra left out a few passionate details. In soaps, secrets always come out eventually. There is also Holden, who can't seem to hide his feelings for Audra. That's actually what tipped Nate off in the first place. There should also be an update on the Claire Grace Newman and Kyle Abbott saga. Claire might mean what she says, but putting it into practice is another story. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Pulse Canvas. It's me, Julie, here. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Keep watching. So let's dive into today's video. The Young and the Restless spoilers hint that Billy Abbott may be making 4 mistakes that'll break Sally Spectra's heart. This pairing may be headed for disaster. So let's talk about the problems Sally and Billy are facing. Billy is still out for revenge. 1. Billy is still out for revenge. For starters, Billy is still out for revenge, despite insisting he's all about the future and moving on. I and our fans know Billy's been making hush-hush phone calls and investigating things at Chancellor, so his Victor Newman payback plot apparently remains in motion. Sally thought Billy was done with all that, so she won't be pleased to find his vengeful obsession is still driving his actions. It could leave Sally feeling like she's always going to come in second place to Billy's quest for retribution. 2. Billy is keeping secrets. Of course, we should also point out that by misleading Sally about ditching his revenge plans, Billy is lying to her. It's clear that Billy is keeping secrets, and that may not work for Sally considering how hurt she was when Adam Newman, Mark Grossman, repeatedly deceived her. 3. Billy is still drawn to Phyllis. Billy hasn't shown any lingering romantic interest in Phyllis Summers, Michelle Stafford, yet, but Sally seems a little jealous of their connection anyway. Phyllis and Billy are a lot alike when it comes to their willingness to scheme to get what they want, so they're always going to be drawn to each other. Sally couldn't help but notice how unsettled Billy was about Phyllis' disappearance, so this could be the start of his feelings deepening toward his ex. Regardless, Phyllis remains in the picture, and that could contribute to the destruction of Billy's relationship with Sally. 4. Billy can't break his self-sabotage cycle. Finally, Billy has a cycle of self-sabotage that he just can't break. It's tough to believe that'll change anytime soon for all the reasons we've already listed. Our Vi and our predictions hint that Billy is setting himself up for a romantic catastrophe, so Sally may get her heart broken due to all his betrayals and blunders. The young and the restless spoilers say Sally may regret trusting Billy in the end, so stay tuned for updates on any devastating news to come. We'll have other sizzling young and the restless spoilers, predictions, news, and updates, so check back regularly for info. The young and the restless spoilers reveal that 3 miracles are ahead in Genoa City, so let's talk about the story twists that'll change everything. Some major curveballs are brewing for multiple GC residents, so here's what Y and our viewers can expect. 1. Sharon and Phyllis make real peace with each other. For starters, Sharon Newman and Phyllis Summers seem poised to truly put the past to rest. That may be the point of this whole captivity mess, and the riddles related to Phyllis and Sharon's joint history. Sharon and Phyllis can't be sure of their captor's motives, but they know this kidnapping drama is about them and no one else. As far as the writing goes, this story could be a way to end Phyllis and Sharon's feud. If Sharon and Phyllis make peace and maybe even come close to forming a friendship, that'll be downright miraculous to their loved ones. 2. Amy's experimental treatment gives her more time. Now that Amy Lewis has agreed to let Nate Hastings reach out to his friend in oncology research, an experimental treatment may be coming up. Will Amy get a miracle cure, or at least more time to reconnect with Damien Cain? If Nate's the reason for that, it could certainly earn him Damien's gratitude and help the brothers bond, too. The show has been playing Nate up as Amy's hero, so her life may be extended thanks to his efforts to help her. 3. Adam finally achieves real happiness. Adam Newman is a character who's faced struggles in every area of his life. From romantic setbacks to family issues and everything in between, Adam just doesn't get to live in a happy little bubble very often. That's why it's practically a miracle now that things are finally coming together for Adam. We're seeing Adam feel more accepted within the Newman family, and Chelsea Newman is opening her heart to Adam again as well. Connor Newman is also in a good place, so Adam won't have much to complain about in the coming weeks. Our predictions hint that Adam will achieve real happiness for a while, so that's great news for fans who have been waiting for his luck to change. The young and the restless spoilers say plenty of other shockers are in store on the CBS soap, so stay tuned for updates on all the surprises. The young and the restless spoilers for Friday, February 28 reveal that Billy Abbott will deal with more Phyllis Summers' suspicions, while Nick Newman and Daniel Ramaladiger carry out a cover-up. For starters, Daniel and Nick may compare notes after Phyllis and Sharon Newman's weird burner phone calls. It'll seem strange since both women supposedly lost their own phones and took off on trips so suddenly. The fact that Sharon and Phyllis got in touch at the same time will also raise red flags, but Nick and Daniel will cling to the fact that they said they were fine. Summer Newman actually heard Phyllis' voice while Nick heard Sharon's, so that'll be enough to prevent any major concerns for now. However, Billy is bound to have more worries once he returns from Paris and seeks updates on missing Phyllis. Since Phyllis told Summer that she was following important business leads and warned her not to tell Billy, Summer may give Daniel and Nick the same warning. That may be why Nick and Daniel will resort to some secrecy during their next conversation with Billy. Daniel and Nick might act like Phyllis just took off for a little me time instead, but an explanation like that won't make sense to Billy. Phyllis was super excited about diving into work at Abbott Communications, so Billy will remain suspicious of Phyllis' sudden trip news and what's really going on. It could lead to Billy making a prediction about Phyllis being in trouble. As for Phyllis and Sharon, they may get more riddles to solve as their captor takes them on a stroll down memory lane. The game is about revisiting Sharon and Phyllis' history, so it'll be interesting to see all the reminders that pop up along the way. Over with Audra Charles, Y and R spoilers say she'll have a tense discussion with Holden Novak. Audra may admit she told Nate Hastings about their past connection, but Holden may realize she wasn't totally honest. Since Audra downplayed Holden as someone she went on a few dates with, Holden may point out what they shared was more than casual. Audra and Holden had a pretty intense bond during their time together in Los Angeles, but she won't want Nate thinking there's anything to fret over. The Young and the Restless spoilers say Audra will lay down the law with Holden and push him to keep his distance, but more drama's still to come. The Young and the Restless spoilers for Thursday, February 27, 2025 are here. In tomorrow's episode, fans can expect Phyllis Summers to stand her ground. Victor Newman warns Nick Newman about Sharon Newman. Plus, Adam Newman and Chelsea Lawson give in to passion. Keep reading and let's talk about what is coming up in the next episode of the CBS soap opera. Phyllis Summers' stance. On Thursday, February 27, fans can expect Phyllis to stand her ground. With Phyllis and Sharon stuck in a dire situation, they are forced to work together. However, Phyllis and Sharon react to threats in very different ways. When Phyllis and Sharon spoke to the mysterious Captor over a speaker, they handled it differently. Sharon didn't want to make the Captor angry. Phyllis took the opposite approach. In the end, both agreed that they were ready to play the game. Sharon Newman's battle. Even though Sharon and Phyllis have to work together, what exactly is the game? What are the rules and who is doing this? In any case, Sharon and Phyllis will probably bicker a lot while trying to get out of their situation. This could either end with them killing each other or them becoming BFFs. Nick Newman warned. The Young and the Restless spoilers for tomorrow reveal that Nick will talk to Victor about what's going on with Sharon and Phyllis. Nick might want Victor's men to look into the double disappearances. However, Victor will issue a warning to Nick about Sharon. After all, Nick just helped Sharon through one crisis. So the fact that the dust has barely settled and Sharon is once again in danger could make Victor wonder if she's playing mind games. Of course, Victor just might warn Nick about rushing in to play hero all the time. Nick doesn't know who he is going to face this time and could lose his life if he's not careful. Adam Newman and Chelsea Lawson's passion. Over with Adam and Chelsea, they will finally give in to passion. Chelsea warned that they needed to take things extremely slow because of Connor Newman. However, Chelsea and Adam quickly give in to passion after that romantic dinner. While Adam has pulled out all the stops to impress Chelsea, is this CHADM's second chance, or is the couple doomed? In any case, every soap couple faces obstacles and hardships. So what will be Adam and Chelsea's next challenge? Which storyline are you looking forward to seeing the most on Thursday, February 27, 2025? Share your thoughts in the comment section below. The Young and the Restless scoop for Thursday, February 27 reveals Sharon Newman and Phyllis Summers will be permitted to call their loved ones, but with one caveat. Also coming up, Nick Newman will tell Nikki Newman and Victor Newman Sharon's phone call had red flags all over it. Plus, Adam Newman will assure Chelsea Lawson he's over his ex. My and our spoilers tease Chelsea will back off the kiss. She'll tell Adam she doesn't want to give him the wrong idea. He'll say he doesn't ever want to rush her. This is what we want it to be, and we've got plenty of time to get there. Chelsea will say he made her feel really special tonight. But she has a question for him. My and our daily scoop. Adam doesn't even have a flicker of a flicker. There is something I would like, she'll say, to know if you're really over Sally. He'll tell he definitely is. There's not even a flicker of a flicker. Chelsea will kiss him again and they'll make out. Then she'll back away and say she better call it a night. In the abandoned mental hospital, Phyllis will ask their captor how they win. We need answers, she'll shout at the speaker in the wall. The jazz song will play again, and Sharon will say she knows the song, but just can't place it. Phyllis will tell Sharon she thinks they have to play along, that's the only way out of there. Okay, we're in, Sharon will say to their captive. Excellent, he'll reply. Let's play. So he'll tell them to go to the safe. They'll find a birthday card on top of it with a riddle inside. I'm 18 away from Independence Day. Sharon will find a calendar on the bookshelf and say July 22 could have some meaning. Phyllis will go over to the safe, punch in 7 to 2213, and it'll open. There'll be a burner phone inside for each of them. Sharon will ask how she knew the code. It's the night that we had that fight at the MS charity event. You pushed me down those stairs and left me to die, Phyllis will reply. Then Sharon will realize the song they keep hearing was playing at the event. Whatever this is, it's about us, our past, our history, Sharon will say. Their captor will tell them they can each make one call. If you try to alert your loved one to the truth, the phone signal will instantly scramble, and there will be a price to pay. He'll give them a code to unlock their phones. Phyllis will tell Sharon she's going to call Summer Newman. Sharon will say her best option is to call Nick. Of course he is, Phyllis will reply sarcastically. Meanwhile, Nick will arrive at the ranch and tell his parents Sharon is missing. He'll add it's not just that, Phyllis is missing too. Oh my God, Nicky will reply. What has Phyllis done now? Nick will say Phyllis hasn't done anything. So Nicky will ask if Sharon could have gone off the deep end again. Young and the restless scoop, Phyllis checks in with her daughter. Then his phone will ring from a blocked number. Greetings from Sedona, Sharon will say. She'll tell him she texted the girls to let them know she was going away. He'll ask why she's not calling from her own phone. Sharon will say she lost her phone and is calling from a burner. Nick will be suspicious and ask if she's okay. Good night, Nick, she'll reply and hang up. Nick will tell his parents Sharon claimed to have texted Maria Copeland and Faith Newman, but she didn't. Not to mention she asked him to let them know she was okay. Does that sound off to you? He'll ask them. I'm telling you there's red flags all over this. Then he'll get a text from Summer, saying Phyllis checked in and she's all right. Nicky will say that's an odd coincidence. But she'll tell Nick there's probably nothing to worry about. However, he won't be so sure. As for Phyllis, she'll call Summer and say she's sorry she bailed on breakfast, she lost her phone, which is why she's calling from a burner. She'll also apologize for worrying her. I love you so much and tell your brother I love him. Finally, Phyllis and Sharon will tell their captor they did what he wanted, as they'll ask what's next. Rest, he'll tell them. Tomorrow is another day. They'll both get on the couch and Phyllis will come up with a chilling theory. This maniac clearly knows us, wants us to implode or something, she'll say. Maybe we're not playing against a captor at all. Maybe we're just playing against each other. The Young and the Restless spoilers for Thursday, February 27, imply some major bombshells on the horizon as Sweeps Month wraps up in Genoa City. A father warns his son about a woman, while someone stands their ground, and two exes give in to temptation. What's said to unravel during Thursday's show? Time to find out. The Mustache's warning. During the Thursday, February 27 episode, Victor Newman will warn Nick Newman about Sharon Newman. As fans know, Sharon went missing with Phyllis Summers earlier this week, and the women are locked in an old psychiatric ward, somewhere unknown, being held captive by someone unknown. Victor may view Sharon missing as more drama due to her mental health. However, this goes so much deeper than that. What will Nick's reaction be to his dad's warning? Phyllis Summers stands her ground. Speaking of, Phyllis will stand her ground during Thursday's episode, so it looks like she'll give her captor a run for their money. I and our fans can sense Red is completely freaked out by the situation she's in, and during the Tuesday, February 25 show, she and Sharon vowed to stick together in order to get out of the current mess they are in. Someone is playing a game with both women, and their captor has stated that the prize at the end of all this is their lives. Considering the stakes, what will make Phyllis decide to dig her heels in the sand? Fans will have to tune in to find out. Chatham gives in to temptation. It's been a long road to get here, but Chatham fans will likely enjoy Thursday's episode, as it sounds like Chelsea Lawson and Adam Newman will give in to temptation. These two will hit the sheets, so viewers should expect some steamy scenes. Still, how long will the bliss last between Chatham before disaster strikes? What storyline are you excited to see unravel on Thursday? Share your thoughts below. Watch UI and R on CBS Daily to catch all the drama in GC, and visit SOS often for the most up-to-date Young and the Restless news and spoilers. The Young and the Restless spoilers for Thursday, February 27, 2025 are here. In tomorrow's episode, fans can expect Phyllis Summers to stand her ground. Victor Newman warns Nick Newman about Sharon Newman. Plus, Adam Newman and Chelsea Lawson give into passion. Keep reading and let's talk about what is coming up in the next episode of the CBS soap opera. Phyllis Summers' stance. On Thursday, February 27, fans can expect Phyllis to stand her ground. With Phyllis and Sharon stuck in a dire situation, they are forced to work together. However, Phyllis and Sharon react to threats in very different ways. When Phyllis and Sharon spoke to the mysterious Captor over a speaker, they handled it differently. Sharon didn't want to make the Captor angry. Phyllis took the opposite approach. In the end, both agreed that they were ready to play the game. Sharon Newman's battle. Even though Sharon and Phyllis have to work together, what exactly is the game? What are the rules and who is doing this? In any case, Sharon and Phyllis will probably bicker a lot while trying to get out of their situation. This could either end with them killing each other or them becoming BFS. Nick Newman warned. The Young and the Restless spoilers for tomorrow reveal that Nick will talk to Victor about what's going on with Sharon and Phyllis. Nick might want Victor's men to look into the double disappearances. However, Victor will issue a warning to Nick about Sharon. After all, Nick just helped Sharon through one crisis. So the fact that the dust has barely settled and Sharon is once again in danger could make Victor wonder if she's playing mind games. Of course, Victor just might warn Nick about rushing in to play hero all the time. Nick doesn't know who he is going to face this time and could lose his life if he's not careful. Adam Newman and Chelsea Lawson's passion. Over with Adam and Chelsea, they will finally give in to passion. Chelsea warned that they needed to take things extremely slow because of Connor Newman. However, Chelsea and Adam quickly give in to passion after that romantic dinner. While Adam has pulled out all the stops to impress Chelsea, is this CHADAM's second chance, or is the couple doomed? In any case, every soap couple faces obstacles and hardships. So what will be Adam and Chelsea's next challenge? Which storyline are you looking forward to seeing the most on Thursday, February 27, 2025? Share your thoughts in the comment section below. Noah Newman has been noticeably MIA from Genoa City. Reveal the Young and the Restless spoilers. And we cannot help but wonder, where is he? And why hasn't he returned since Mother's shocking disappearance? Sharon Newman has once again vanished out of thin air, and her family, including her kids, are worried about her, except for Noah. Could he be coming back to help his mom? Let's dive into the details of his whereabouts. The Young and the Restless spoilers. Is Noah coming back to GC? The Young and the Restless spoilers relay that Phyllis Summers and Sharon Newman are suddenly missing from Genoa City. While all their close ones are looking for them, we're starting to wonder about Sharon's son, Noah. Longtime viewers know Noah is Sharon and Nick's son, and he was in GC for some years. He came back to his parents while he was trying to figure out his career trajectory and joined his father's firm. As for his love life, Noah used to be involved with Audra Charles, and he was surprised to see her in Genoa City. After losing their baby, Audra went on to become the ruthless businesswoman we all know today. Later, Noah found love again with Jack's granddaughter, Ali. The pair had a serious relationship, and they moved abroad together. Furthermore, they haven't been seen since, and we'd love to see them back again. This could work out perfectly since Sharon has been kidnapped twice now, and the whole year has been traumatic for her. The woman has had several ups and downs and could really use the support of her whole family during these challenging times. Needless to say, she should have all of her kids by her side. However, her son, Noah, has not been informed about her mother's condition. So if Nick decides to tell his son about Sharon, he will definitely rush to be by her side. Noah could also be the one to track down her mother along with Phyllis and help them both. We definitely want to see more action from the younger generation of the soap, so could Noah be on his way back? Until then, stay tuned to Soap Opera Daily for more The Young and the Restless spoilers. The Young and the Restless spoilers reveal that Claire Newman will worry that Victor Newman is right about Kyle Abbott and Summer Newman. Kyle and Summer will team up to search for Phyllis Summers. Of course, this happens with a bit of manipulation from Summer. Is Claire right to be concerned? Claire Newman tries to stay positive. Victor has planted the suggestion that Kyle and Summer have an unbreakable bond that isn't going away. Victor continues to remind Claire of this. Summer continues to point out how Victor always approved of her and Kyle's relationship. Summer doesn't believe Victor will ever give Kyle and Claire his blessing. Claire is starting to believe that Victor and Summer may be right. After all, it's not like she and Kyle are in a committed relationship. Claire and Kyle haven't been dating that long. If Summer and Kyle continue to spend time together, Claire will grow all the more worried about Summer spending that much time with Kyle. Kyle Abbott is just trying to help. Kyle is trying to help Summer because she is the mother of his son. Kyle and Summer have been apart for some time. Kyle has no desire to get back with Summer at the moment. He is just trying to help. Unfortunately, there are a lot of unresolved feelings there that could come creeping in and change things quickly. Kyle and Summer never worked through their issues when they separated. Kyle was upset with Summer and immediately jumped into bed with another woman. Kyle had good reason to be upset, but he had no reason to cheat at all. Summer has been with someone else as well. However, Summer is just starting to realize that she wants Kyle back. Chance Chancellor is on the case. Summer called Chance Chancellor in to investigate, but everyone knows she is just like her mother. Summer does not put a lot of trust in Chance when it comes to his detective skills. Summer will get tired of waiting and set off on her own to find Phyllis. Kyle will join her to keep her out of trouble. Could this be the beginning of the end for Kyle and Claire? Kyle may have no intention of breaking off with Claire, but he could certainly be pulled into Summer's web and end up right back in her bed. Is Victor's prediction about to come true? Will Kyle end up breaking Claire's heart by returning to Summer after all? Recent events have put Phyllis in danger, all starting with Phyllis' children noting she'd gone mysteriously silent. Recently, Phyllis actress Michelle Stafford shared her thoughts on the current storyline. Notably, one of her co-stars, whose character was also impacted by the story, shed some light on the situation too. The kidnapping storyline has Michelle Stafford trapped with one of her co-stars. Stafford joined the cast of The Young and the Restless as Phyllis Summers in 1994. Playing the role off and on throughout the years, Stafford recently returned to the role in 2019. Towards the end of the February 24, 2025 episode of The Young and the Restless, Phyllis Summers and Sharon Newman found themselves kidnapped and in a strange place. Both Stafford and Sharon's actress, Sharon Newman, talked about the storyline. For her part, as noted by TV Insider, Case was surprised by the storyline, as her character just finished an earlier dramatic arc, the murder of Heather Stevens. She noted that she learned about the kidnapping storyline through Stafford, if indirectly. As Case shared, she almost didn't believe it. She noted, "Before we went on Christmas break, someone told me, 'Oh, Michelle Stafford said that when you guys come back, you have a storyline together. Something about being abducted, maybe?' The actress continued, and I'm like, wait, what? I was just abducted. Maybe somebody misheard her." Stafford recalled she thought the same thing. That's so funny, because that's what I said when I heard that. Oh, again. Sharon was just kidnapped. However, Case noted her previous storylines prepared her. She noted, "It's my third or fourth abduction, and I really know the ropes now." Sharon knows her way through this kind of thing. She's sort of like, I've been here, done that, follow me. I know what I'm doing in this abduction. Stafford described the story as our own little movie. However, putting Sharon and Phyllis together in a storyline together has interesting implications. After all, Sharon allowed Phyllis's son, Daniel Romalotti, take the blame for Heather's death, despite thinking she killed her. For her part, Stafford shared, "I appreciate the story, because there was nowhere for Phyllis and Sharon to go. It was the apex of their discord. Something had to happen from that. There's no way Phyllis is ever going to say, 'Oh, it's ok that you hid the bloody towels. I'm over it.' And no way that Sharon is going to be ok with not being forgiven and just moving on. When they see each other, it would be difficult. So I think this story that we're doing really fixes that." Stafford also noted something she shared with executive producer and head writer John Griffith. She noted, "We were doing all of these shows together, just Sharon and me, and I said to Josh, it's like we're doing our own little movie over here. I think it will be very interesting for our viewers to watch because it's nothing they've ever done on the show before, and we went into a very easy work rhythm. Sharon is very easy to work with." The Young and the Restless spoilers indicate that Damien Cain will decide to put down roots in Genoa City, even though he was brought to town under false pretenses. Damien allowed his friend to meet with Nate Hastings when he chases him across country. Now that Damien has revealed himself, he plans to stick around for a while. Damien Cain came for a job that didn't exist. Nate lured Damien to Genoa City for a job at Winters that didn't even exist. Damien was very upset to learn that he was tricked to come and speak with his mother, a woman he hadn't talked to in years. Damien was even more upset when he learned why his mother wanted to talk to him after all this time. Amy Lewis came to Genoa City months ago to meet with Nate. Amy had quite the story to tell too. Amy is not only dying, but she needed to find her son before that happened. Amy worked for Nate's father and had an affair with him. Amy's son Damien turned out to be Nate's half-brother. Damien Cain was very impressed with Lily Winters. Nate has told his family all about his half-brother and why he wanted to meet him. Lily knew who Damien was when she ran into him while they were getting coffee. Damien didn't have any idea who Lily was, but bumping into her made him want to know more. Damien became very interested in finding out more about this intriguing woman. Lily would not agree to have dinner with Damien unless he made peace with his mother. With that in mind, Damien went to Nate's apartment and talked with Amy. Damien finally told Amy why he left and why he didn't want anything to do with her. Damien also listened to Amy's explanation of why she had to work to keep their household going. Damien Cain at least made an effort. Damien may not have made peace with his mom, but he did make an effort to settle things with her. Damien was very upset because he wished Amy had not told him the truth. Amy seems to have told Damien to clear her own conscience and not to make sure he has family to be there for him when she's gone. Amy has also agreed to allow Nate to send her records to another doctor for evaluation. However, Nate seems to be staying in town because of Lily, not his mother or brother. What is Damien up to? Victor has revealed that Damien has taken over companies to get to where he is now. Does Damien plan to use Lily to take over Winters? What is Damien's agenda now that he has arrived? Back in November, Melissa Ordway announced that she'd been taken off contract at The Young and the Restless. Though the move was definitely not something she wanted, she explained, "I'm still playing Abby. I'm just not guaranteed episodes and can work on other projects." Well, fans, the actress recently revealed exactly what one of those other projects is. Ordway shared 7 photos along with a very famous line from William Shakespeare's play Hamlet that read, To be or not to be, that is the question. Dressed in yellow during day 2 on the set in North Carolina, and standing alongside some very familiar faces, she stated, "Thankful to be a part of this super fun episode of Blue Ridge." Pictured in the first photo from the cast included Days of Our Lives and Santa Barbara vet A. Martinez, Jonathan Sheeches, and Hallmark faves Christopher Polaha and Jessa Hutch. And from the looks of the other pics, it appears as though Ordway fit right in. Blue Ridge, a direct follow-up to the 2020 film starring Sheeches, is an American action crime television series that aired its first season on the Cowboy Way channel, now renamed the Western Bound channel, and follows former Green Beret Justin Wise and his new life as sheriff in the Blue Ridge Mountains. In August 2024, Jonathan Collins, general manager of Imagicom Entertainment, announced that Season 2 would premiere sometime in 2025. Young and restless star Eric Braden battles final stage of bladder cancer. Fans of The Young and the Restless are devastated to learn that beloved star Eric Braden, who has portrayed the iconic Victor Newman for decades, is currently battling the final stage of bladder cancer. The actor, known for his commanding presence on screen, has bravely opened up about his health struggles, leaving his fans and colleagues in shock. A long, tough fight. Eric Braden shared the heartbreaking news in a personal message to his fans, revealing that he has been undergoing intense treatment and is determined to fight with all his strength. "I'm going through the toughest battle of my life, but I'm not giving up," Braden said, vowing to continue to keep his fans updated on his progress. Phyllis Summers is missing, and Summer is pairing up with Kyle to track her down, per The Young and the Restless spoilers. But it looks like not everyone is going to be thrilled about this unexpected reunion. Claire is already on edge, and watching her boyfriend get closer to his ex is sending her into a downward spiral. Could this whole situation push her to something drastic? Keep scrolling to know more. The Young and the Restless spoilers. Will Claire be able to save her relationship? The Young and the Restless spoilers reveal that Kyle Abbott and Summer Newman are all set to play detectives and hunt down Phyllis Summers. Viewers know that Phyllis has suddenly vanished, and her loved ones are concerned about her. During this challenging time, Summer is sick, worried about her mother, and leaning on her ex-husband, Kyle Abbott, for support. Even though Claire is trying to be supportive, but something tells us her insecurities are creeping in. Summer has been trying to play her own game of getting her happy family back with Kyle. With Victor not approving of Kyle and Claire's relationship, Harrison's mother is trying to use this disapproval to her advantage. Furthermore, she's trying to get under Claire's skin so that she can get back with Kyle again. Now that Summer is trying to pair up with Kyle to look for Phyllis, this could definitely bring them together. We know Chance has been looking for missing Sharon and Phyllis, but Summer seems to be getting impatient. She might soon take matters into her own hands and start solving the mystery of her missing mom. If Kyle and Summer find something big during this mission, she could end up feeling grateful for him. As for Claire, her jealousy will keep riling up, and this situation could get worse if she watches Kyle and Summer reconnecting. Either way, Summer is in full-on boyfriend-snatching mode, so watch out as she makes some bold moves. Will Claire fight for her relationship? For more, The Young and the Restless spoilers, keep following Soap Opera Daily. In the world of intrigue and betrayal on The Young and the Restless, seemingly impossible situations unfold unexpectedly, forcing each character to face difficult choices. One of the stories capturing the audience's attention is the complex relationship between Nate, Amy, Lily, and Damien Cain. This storyline delves into individual struggles with the ghosts of the past and the conflict between loyalty and betrayal. Nate's vow to protect Amy. Nate, a man with unwavering loyalty, has sworn to protect Amy at all costs. This promise stems from a deep relationship he cannot abandon, despite the concerns of those around him. He believes his sacrifice will help Amy overcome her challenges, but he may not realize that his protection is actually a mistake. While Nate sees Amy as someone in need of saving, she is far from weak. She is a schemer, using everything at her disposal to manipulate the situation. Lily's concerns about Nate. While Nate is consumed with protecting Amy, Lily begins to notice suspicious signs. She cannot sit by and watch Nate fall into a web of emotional turmoil and complex relationships. Damon, a mysterious and dangerous figure, has reappeared in their lives, and Lily knows things are not as simple as they seem. Determined to uncover the truth, Lily seeks help from Victor Newman, hoping his influence will expose Damon's secrets. However, unraveling the mystery proves more difficult than expected, as Damon is a master manipulator who is prepared for every possibility. Damon's unexpected change. As everyone scrambles to uncover the truth, Damon surprises everyone by announcing he has changed his mind and will abandon his previous plans. However, those who know him best remain skeptical. Is Damon truly changing his ways, or is this just another step in his elaborate scheme? Amy, who believed she had complete control over Damon, is now thrown off balance. She thought she could manipulate the situation, but Damon's sudden shift makes her uncertain of her own power. Amy's hidden agendas. Amy, the woman Nate trusts and protects, is not as innocent as she seems. She has long been plotting to trap Nate, using his loyalty as a tool to achieve her own goals. While Nate blindly puts his faith in her, Amy carefully orchestrates her next move. The deeper Nate falls into her trap, the more he stands to lose. But does Amy truly understand the danger she is courting, or will her ambition be her downfall? Audra and her pact with Holden. While Nate and Amy navigate their chaotic relationship, another drama unfolds between Audra and Holden. Audra, who has kept secrets about her past, has entered into a pact with Holden to ensure those secrets remain buried. Why is it so crucial to protect this past? Audra knows that if the truth comes out, everything she has built will crumble. However, this pact is more than just a shield. It is a key part of Audra's grand scheme. As she advises Nate to let Damon make his own choices, Nate grows increasingly suspicious. What does Audra know that he doesn't? The tension rises in Genoa City. In the intricate world of the young and the restless, emotional decisions and loyalties rarely lead to expected outcomes. The relationships between Nate, Amy, Lily, and Damon are developing in unforeseen directions, with secrets and power struggles shaping their future. Will Nate realize Amy's deception before it's too late, or will he pay a heavy price for his loyalty? The answers will only be revealed as the drama continues to unfold. Michael Baldwin's secret and its impact on Lauren. Meanwhile, another mystery looms in Genoa City as Michael Baldwin struggles with a long-held secret that could change his relationship with Lauren Fenmore Baldwin. Michael, known for his sharp intelligence and calculated decisions, now faces a dilemma that could affect both his personal and professional life. As he confides in Lauren, she begins to question whether his secret is linked to Victor Newman's revenge against Jack Abbott. Lauren, caught between love and suspicion, wonders if she can truly trust Michael. Kyle and Claire's loyalty test. Elsewhere, Kyle Abbott decides to test Claire's loyalty in a move that could alter their relationship. This test is not just about trust, but about Claire's commitment to him. Meanwhile, Daniel struggles with his emotions and reaches out to Summer, suspecting her lingering feelings for Kyle. Summer, who has long hidden her emotions, is now faced with a choice that could impact her relationships with both men. Billy, Phyllis, and Sally's love triangle. Billy Abbott and Phyllis Summers' complicated history continues to cast a shadow over their current relationships. Sally Spectra, caught in the middle, senses a shift in Billy's feelings toward Phyllis, leading her to question her own emotions. Will Sally walk away, or will she fight for her place in Billy's life? Adam's haunting dreams about Chelsea. Meanwhile, Adam Newman is tormented by dreams about Chelsea Lawson, making him wonder if his subconscious is trying to tell him something. Could these dreams signal unresolved feelings, or is there something more at play? The future of Genoa City. As secrets unravel and tensions rise, the future of Genoa City remains uncertain. The characters of the young and the restless face choices that will shape their destinies, and the consequences of their actions will reverberate throughout their lives. Stay tuned as the drama unfolds and the mysteries deepen.